Okay, here's a look at the emini S&P for Friday, what is today, the 24th of September, 2010. So, I mentioned yesterday on the video that the market was still in an intraday up auction on a swing basis, although it was pretty weak, and that the kind of sell-off or the kind of action that we had um, in the previous day and overnight session was pretty dramatic, and we thought that in around the 27 area might act as resistance if the market were to stay in this sort of corrective mode within the intraday up auction. Well, of course, we had the tremendous volatility going into Thursday's day session when the overnight market had a big sell-off, and then it rallied all the way back up to where it started from, and then sold off late in the day. And then the overnight session came in last night and had another big rally. So a lot of volatility right here, which is oftentimes indicative of a higher low being formed. And obviously, we woke up this morning, the market had that big rally. It had exceeded yesterday's high and had tested to the overnight high from the previous Globex session. And then we knew that there was that area down around 27 that could very well act as resistance, and obviously the market had shot through it pretty cleanly in the overnight trade. So the market ended up by opening here, and whenever we have something that is totally unexpected like that, there's obviously some sort of change in sentiment overnight, whatever took place, whether it was something in Europe or whatever, but something kind of changed, and for it to go beyond this sort of mini consolidation of this volatility area and moved back above it shortly after the open. See here, this is the opening range in the regular trading hours right here, and then it exceeded the overnight high and had that good rally up. So obviously some good buying in here, and we do expect to see more follow through higher, although we're looking right now that the support could very well come in around 1140. If not, then it's could come right back down and test the low there of around 1132, which was the regular trading hours low today. So in our analysis, we also like to look at the market profiles that are created from the regular trading hours only. They give us an additional perspective on the market. Here is our software from today, and you can see that right out of the box we had a couple of these up arrows, another up arrow there, another up arrow here, and a very late down arrow. So we didn't end up with a lot of trades being triggered today. We had a really nice fill right in here that just shot up immediately and had good follow through on it right up to this area here, and then it backed off, ended up by getting out here with a nice profit on that trade. This other trade over here, we ended up by exiting that trade after 10 minutes. It had already come up to the known resistance area, of course, which was that 1144, which was this week's high. So you can see it just exceeded it just by a tick or two here, and so obviously the trade location here is not that great. You're buying just below a known barrier, and also today the market had peaked here and had come back down. So we had further confirmation today that there was fairly good resistance in that area. But as you can see, it never did push it down much, and so that's why we're thinking the market's got more room to move. With around 40 looking as support, and who knows? I mean, the next area on a longer time frame basis looks like about 1160. So a longer time frame. I mean, heck, that could happen on Monday. So at any rate, that's really what happened in the market for us today. And if you've got any questions or comments, get a hold of us at info@eminidaytrader.com. We always enjoy hearing your comments. Other than that, thanks for taking the time to view the video, and have a great weekend. And we'll see you again on Monday.